Alright, so we're going to go over timing this bow. So step one, measure your brace height, which is the innermost part of your handle, to your string, and this one is 6 1/8. Osprey shorts are good anywhere from 6 to 6 3/8. If you need to change that, that requires you taking your string off and putting twists in your string. If you add twist, it will lengthen your measurement. And if you shorten twist, it'll take it away. You may have those backwards, but you'll figure it out. Just twist 2 in it, throw it back on, see which way you need to go. But this is a new string, and it's fine. They will stretch, and as they stretch, they'll shorten up. So yeah, you'll add twist to bring it back out like you need it. Next step is timing. So timing, very first thing will be take and loosen your timing screw. Make sure that one's completely loose. And then measure from your cam to your string. So this side is 5 1/8 at the longest measurement. And this side is 4 7/8. So I'm a 1/4 inch out on this bow. Now you'll see some people out there just shove the limb, because if you notice, that changes them. Now the way I do it is I like to wiggle it and find its natural relaxed position. So I wiggle it, I draw it a little bit. Now we're at 5 1/16. Still at 4 7/8. So see, it's coming back to that same measurement at the end of the day. And that tells me something. I'm at 5 even now. Four 15, 16. It's pretty close. I don't want to force it into tune. Like I can just force this one way or the other, tighten that screw down. I want it to find its natural, relaxed position that it likes. And then if I need to tune further, I'll tune it with limb bolts. Alright, it actually seems to be coming into time. The last 2 checks were the same. So we're 5 even. We are just short, like 30 seconds short. We're not far now. And I put a little more time into it than most, because I'm just wanting it to end up. Now, so I'm consistently ending up with this side longer than this side. Just about every try, it's real close, but this side is still short. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a turn out of this one, or a half turn. I'm going to back this one off. And then see where I'm at. Ooh, something majorly moved. 5 1/8. may be going the wrong way. I'll loosen off another half turn. It appears I am, yeah. Okay, so that is going the wrong way. I'm gonna tighten that back down because this bow is bottomed out, and I'm gonna loosen off the top. So I was going the wrong way. All right. I'll take just a little bit off the top, not much. Yeah, major difference. So at this point, it's not going to take a whole lot of movement. So tightening back down on this one. You start to get some drastic measurements. 4 7/8, 5 1/4. You see, I completely have flip-flopped what I was a while ago, just by that little bit. So I'm gonna crank this one back down pretty close. All right, now I'm getting 5 to the outside of the string on both sides. I'm letting it relax, and it seems to like that. So we're going to lock that down. Lock the timing screw down. Draw it a few times. And see if it returns. 5 to the outside of the wire. Yeah, we're within 30 seconds. So once you get within 16th to 32nd, you're good enough. Now, ever so often, loosen that bolt right there and see, does it relax? Do you see the cams move when you let that loose? Some of these cables have to stretch in and get seated, and so if you see it all of a sudden move when you loosen off that, that's when you need to start tweaking your limb bolts. But you just want it to be naturally wanting to come back to an even measurement. You can tweak it a little bit here and there. The reason I'm tweaking this one is it's bottomed out, so I know there's the same amount of tension on both of these power limbs. Now, I'm not saying that one of these power limbs don't have more strength than the other, so even though you're bottomed out, doesn't mean you're at the same tension. What you're wanting is the same amount of preload on this system, and it end up being the same distance every time. Next video, I'm going to talk about setting up a new nock for this one. Now we shoot, most all of us are shooting a shelf style rest, and I recommend those. It just takes the guesswork and the measurement out of it. And the only thing you have to get correct is your nock height. But there's a simple trick on that. But that's how to tune these. Check your brace height, make sure it's in spec, and then check hold string distance and get that the same. Lock it down, check it ever so often. If you have to take this string off, you don't have to undo everything. Just put it on the floor this way. Put your foot on the string, pull the bow back, and stick a dowel pin in this gap. I have a cut off piece of broom handle wrapped in some duct tape for cushion, and I stick in there once I have it drawn on both sides, and then I let it back down, and it holds power limbs open to where you can take string on and off. You can buy these little blocks from Oneida that go in there, but they scare me because it feels like any moment they're going to spit out, and then you're going to shear all your cables off. So I just use a cut off piece of broom handle, and I'm happy with it.